For some people, there's nothing more satisfying than seeing a well-oiled machine or an ingenious tool performing its function. And if you're one of those people, then this video's for you. A serious bridge requires a serious machine to make it. The mass production of chalk, pink chalk, for use on very flamboyant blackboards. Hopefully, you'll never need to see one of these tools in real life because this is what firefighters use to remove windshields. A coating solution for preventing hydrogen embrittlement in metallic components. And I managed to say that in one take. Are you impressed? We've all had sleepless nights wondering how a spiral duct is made, and now we finally know. How to make rubber sole. And no, not the Beatles album. You'd have to book a recording studio for that. An automatic tying machine for things that need to be automatically tied. Need to dice frozen meat in a hurry? This is the machine for you. A skewering machine for preparing meaty treats. Shaping sheets of metal manually requires some incredible skill. Soot removal with a 500-watt laser. Not suitable for cleaning up the cast of Mary Poppins. You can make an omelet without breaking eggs, and this machine would enable you to make a lot of omelets. Proof that machinery can almost create art. Another woodworking lathe doing its thing. The fine art of metal spinning. Like plate spinning, but much less dorky. This gadget scrapes the snow off ski lift cables, because, let's be honest, you couldn't pay a human enough money to do this. The fins of air conditioners are disassembled for the copper recycling process. Are the fins of fish used for a similar purpose? You can have multiple designs with puff paint, which disappear after the shirt is washed. So it's either the best or worst t-shirt ever. A plant for the production of polyester fibers from thermoplastic materials. And once again, I said that sentence perfectly on my very first try. The highly satisfying sight of match strips being produced. As long as they don't go past a rough surface, everything will be fine. As satisfying to watch as it is to eat. Plastic handles, and how they're molded. Soon they'll reach the pinnacle of their existence by being used to carry things. It's a beer can filling machine, before it gets sold to beer can emptying people. Believe it or not, water can cut just as well as any knife. And here's even more proof. This thing prints calendars all year round. It looks like she's icing a cake, but wait for the result. A weird and wonderful way to plant turf. I mean, it's usually not the most interesting process, is it? Impressive machine, but it still needs a human hand. Sometimes it takes a lot of time to 3D print a vase, especially one as intricate as this. The creation of a candle holder. Ironically, the hot thing will eventually be put inside it. Possibly the most high-tech theater in the world. Or the most annoying if this happens in the middle of the movie. Cheese mixing on a huge scale. Did anyone bring a bottle of wine and some crackers? A long line of biscuits. I kind of hope there is a huge cup of tea at the end for dunking purposes. A close-up of this amazing thread mill. Could we be any closer? Only if we were being threaded. An injection blow molding system. And today, it's making plastic jars. You need something rolling? This is your go-to machine. A gadget for the extraction of sunflower oil. Vincent van Gogh would have loved this thing. A tamagoyaki machine doing what it does best, making tamagoyakis. This CNC polishing machine is specifically designed to polish auto parts, and that's what you're watching it doing right now. Aren't you lucky? A machine designed to clean plastered surfaces. So no, it's not just a vacuum cleaner that's sucking stuff off of the wall. A capsule filling machine, fulfilling all your medication-based needs. It's called the Pizza Peel, and it's a slice of genius. A huge embroidery machine for huge embroideries. A production line that fills and seals ampules. And if you don't know what an ampule is, then Google it. That's what I had to do. Cutting perfect glass tubes for all your perfect glass tube needs. I mean, I don't know about you, but I need a lot of them. Time lapse of emptying a bulk carrier with a chain bucket's ship unloaded. Basically, there's a lot of sand going on here. When you have to scrape rubber off a road, you know there's been some seriously high-speed racing going on. To cut steel like this, you need some extreme pressure. But all we have to do is sit down, watch it, and feel strangely satisfied. It's a concrete compacting machine, doing exactly what it says on the tin. An impressive drilling machine, clearly trying to find its way to the center of the earth. The creation of plastic containers is a weird and wonderful thing. Soap cutting, as satisfying to watch as it must be to smell. This snowblower is so powerful it could be used in some kind of battle. You're watching O-Ring Automation, but I'm sure you don't need me to tell you what that is. You do? Sorry, we've run out of time. I'm not sure what he's vacuuming up there, but it looks like it's been backstage at an Ozzy Osbourne gig. Imagine a human trying to lift a shovel that big. A CNC machine doing one of those insanely specific jobs they're designed for. Making tiny labels for tiny tubes. It can also be used to make tiny labels for huge tubes and huge labels for tiny tubes. Or, that's what I assume. I have no proof. This kind of engraving takes a lot of ingenuity and a lot of oil. Automatic rotary station screen printer for rapid test cassettes. That's 3 complicated sentences I've said in one take now. Is this making your stomach rumble? Probably not if you're a vegan, but otherwise it's pretty satisfying. When you make your drone do some household chores. If you want your logo to stand out, then it just has to be 3D printed. A packing machine for delicious Mexican flatbread. Ah, why bother pack it? Let's eat! Not so much satisfying as extremely creepy. An automated styrofoam cutter, cutting styrofoam in an automated kind of way. The entrancing process of metal bowl shaping. Imagine eating your cereal out of a metal bowl. There's just something fundamentally wrong about that. Satisfying metal spinning to create satisfying items used for satisfying treats. .3D printed parts being hydro-dipped. The future is officially here. An autonomous painting robot. Wouldn't you like to invite him around to your house? A braiding machine. It braids things. Everything except people's hair. Apparently it just refuses. Check out this railing cleaning machine. Satisfying. Really satisfying. Okay. Have you ever wondered how egg trays are made? Well, now you know. Because who's got the time to peel apples themselves? Sometimes cans need to be crushed. It's not just a weird sign of manliness. I don't care what he's doing. All I care about is how satisfying it is. Nothing cuts quite like a laser. Well, except a hurtful remark from a loved one. How does he get those lines so straight? Easy, he's a robot. Taking the ancient art of wood carving to a whole new level. This steam drum pipe sealing machine is one impressive sight. It's a noodle maker, making delicious and satisfying noodles in a delicious and satisfying way. The strange art of marble making. Beautiful. Which is why it's never good to lose your marbles. It's an embroidery machine, and this commentary doesn't need any further embroidery than that. The sight of anything being squeezed is instantly satisfying. "3D printing in clay. This, ladies and gentlemen, is the Potterbot. Sure beats an ice scraper. Remember the tale of the elves and the shoemaker? Well, if he'd had one of these, he wouldn't have needed any elves. The second most well-known Jack after Jill's brother. Tiny tires being made with some massive force. Solar panels need cleaning too, you know. The sun doesn't just burn off the dirt. Imagine the fun you could have had as a kid with this water gun. It's called the Roof Razor. We're not sure if Roof Aftershave is also available. An oddly satisfying oscillating tool. And how could we possibly finish a satisfying machines video without something that makes ice cream? If you'd like Retrocast Tech to keep working at its current capacity, then don't forget to click subscribe.